Let's take a road trip to Utah's Snow Canyon State Park. Everywhere you turn, you will see breathtaking sights, from your feet all the way to the perfect blue sky that Utah loves to show off. Just northwest of the tremendous city of St. George, Utah, submerge yourself into the overwhelming beauty of Snow Canyon State Park. This region and this particular place are truly impressive sights to behold. We rode into the south entrance to revisit some of the most popular trails. Visitors can plunge into the park from the north entrance and even hike in via the Chuckwalla Trail from Highway 18. To add to that, you can park north of the north entrance to walk to a Cinder Cone. This was our third visit to Snow Canyon State Park. I can't wait to show you all around. Travel across America with me. After paying at the self-pay station or at the entrance booth, the adventure begins in the main canyon. I will not only be introducing you to this park, but taking you to 7 stops. Let me guide you on your quest to experience Snow Canyon State Park from your armchair or on the ground, with or without time constraints. We pulled into the parking area for our first stop at Jenny's Canyon. This sandy half-mile trail is so cool because it not only takes you into a slot canyon, but also an overlook. Watch names. Another half-mile trail. There is parking on both ends of this trail. No matter where you park, you must return to get back to your car. Duh! The key feature of this crescent-shaped trail is obviously the names of pioneers written in axle grease, dating back to 1881. As you follow the path, keep an eye on the gorgeous canyon wall, but watch your step because this fairly level and easy trail has some steps and slopes. one in the roadway. Relax, but keep your eyes on the road. Back at the car, we grabbed water and a protein bar, for we were keeping the car right there and going to 3 trails, reached from across the way of Snow Canyon Drive. We headed westward on the 1.2-mile Petrified Dunes Trail, our stop 4. Part of this trail is kind of a free-for-all once you get to the dunes area. Let me take you along the trail and on the top to see more amazing scenes of Snow Canyon State Park. Enjoy the views. After walking across the Petrified Dunes, we headed north to locate the 2-mile-long Butterfly Trail. That's stop 5. This took a bit of searching. Keep an eye out for the tall brown trail markers to help find your way. This moderate-rated trail was intriguing and involved steep slopes, steps, and uneven surfaces. This trail hugs along the west side of the Petrified Dunes, leading to the West Canyon Overlook, and our goal, the Lava Flow Trail, which is stop 6. Don't forget to appreciate the flora and the blooming cactus if you are visiting during the springtime. After winding up and down on the Butterfly Trail, we finally located the Lava Flow Trail. Now, why did I select the 2.5-mile-long Lava Flow Trail? Because I wanted to see the lava tubes. Would we be able to enter them and explore? We will have to see. We should be running across 2 lava tubes according to the park map. Speaking of park map, you will want to get one at one of the entrance stations or ahead of time online. I like a hard copy for my lap or pocket. I also take photos of the specific trail info so I can have it on my phone if I need to refer to it along the trail, which I do quite often. Once we located the first lava tube, I quickly realized that we would not be entering this one. Not this time. Maybe the other one. We will just have to see, won't we? To get into this one, though, you would need to be dressed for this underground adventure that looks like it would require being on your hands and knees. We did see the other end further up the trail. Here it is. This one looks more treacherous than the other one. We won't be going in either of these on this trip. If you want to go inside, plan ahead for sure. You will notice that the terrain and the trail itself has changed significantly. This moderate hike leads through a vast, jumbled lava field, affording even more expansive and magnificent views of this Utah State Park. The lava flow and lava fields are amazing and make for beautiful pictures, with the blooming cactus so readily posing. With storm clouds darkening the skies to the north and east, we decided not to retrace our steps, but exit at the lava flow trailhead and walk the roadway all the way back to our car. Fortunately, it was all downhill. We've seen rolling petrified dunes, red and white sandstone cliffs, and stark black lava flows, making for a wonderful sensory overload. We were pretty exhausted after all the varied hiking and were presuming to head back to the campground. But if you noticed, I promised to take you to 7 stops earlier in this video. Well, I can't let you down, can I? My feet are screaming. I just did this in sandals, which wasn't the best choice. Back at the car, I looked at the park map and saw that after we exited the north entrance, we could turn north on State Route 18 to reach a parking area for the Cinder Cone Trail. It's just a mile away. We can do it. Stop 7, our final stop, is a 1.5-mile difficult rated trail. Really? Was I going to do this? Watch and see. As we go down this trail, I guess I should say up this trail, because it's defined by steep slopes and loose, uneven surfaces. Apparently, we arrived after a quick rain shower and a previous heavy rainstorm. Let's hike among the lava clinkers as we corkscrew around and along the Cinder Cone. The trail began to hug a fence line, and we saw this interesting sign on a key. After a long day at Snow Canyon State Park and 7 truly amazing stops, we headed back to the parking lot to get back to our campground. When you travel along I-15 in southwest Utah, make time for Snow Canyon State Park. Sandals on the ground, Unclassic Road Trip. Tell a friend about my channel.